Hi everyone, it's the weekend. We're heading out to Shinjuku today. We're going to go and grab some food and we thought we'd take you along with us and just show you some of the sights. Shinjuku is one of the suburbs or one of the 23 wards of Tokyo, and it's one of these quite cool places where a lot of young Japanese hang out, and it's all, when you think of Tokyo, this is what you imagine, what we'll show you in Shinjuku with the bright neon lights everywhere. It's a really cool place to go and hang out on the weekend, and let's go and see what it's like. Even though it's a blue sky day and the sun is shining, it's really cold outside, and by the time we'll be coming back from Shinjuku, it's going to be absolutely freezing. We're going to go to Yokohama Station rather than jumping on the subway first, because that way we will walk through the Nissan headquarters and we can show you the Nissan Car Gallery that we referred to in our previous vlog. So pretty, and it makes you feel really excited that spring is going to be here soon. We are just walking to Yokohama Station, and I just wanted to show you this building. This is, I think it's the Fuji Xerox building, their headquarters, but it's quite an iconic building here in Yokohama. Oh, Kat, you've not said hello to anyone yet on camera.
Hello, how's everyone today?
How are you today?
Me dear? Fine dear.
Are you dear?
Yes dear.
If you can tell us what the deer is in reference to, then you get some brownie points. I think those of you in England will be able to tell. What the deer?
Yes dear. Who dear? Me dear? Yes dear.
You dear. And there's Nissan, just across the road from Fuji Xerox. There's the Nissan Gallery downstairs. The cars have changed again from when we were last here just a few weeks ago in the Christmas break. I know about cars probably as much as my husband knows about makeup, but he on actually you probably know more about makeup than I do about cars.
Yeah, I don't think I should admit to that though.
It's on camera too, like. But you on the other hand, you're a complete petrol head, aren't you? You absolutely love cars. Just going to take you down the escalators. You can actually sit in the cars and basically get a feel for them. Obviously you can't drive them, but yep, you're free to sit inside, check out the interiors.
11.5 million yen, so it's quite expensive.
11.5 million yen. Why is it so cool then, aside from the price?
Japanese sports car.
What about this one?
Yeah, that's a Fair Lady. Nissan Fair Lady.
Look, I'll show you the interiors. So that's upstairs where we walked from. There's the Nissan boutique. And then we came down those escalators. In the Nissan boutique you can buy lots of memorabilia, anything from iPhone covers, soft toys, t-shirts, coats, wallets, bags, caps. It's a Nissan padlock.
Nissan concept is shown at Tokyo Motor Show in '93, the APX concept car.
Did it turn into reality?
No, it's a shame. Just look at them.
Really cool models. Underneath you've got the year. And the different Nissan badges or names that would be on the car. And it goes up to 2009. And that's the badge. What is this? It's like a cartoon car.
It's a Serena.
環境への配慮は社会に課せられた重要なテーマです。その一つの答えがゼロエミッションを実現する電気自動車 ENV200 はそのさらに ENV200 の大きな魅力は人や荷物だけでなく電気を持ち運べるということ。走行用8時間もの電力を供給できるパワープラグを全席と荷室の2カ所に配置しています。
That is one cool car.
そう、この車はいわば走る蓄電池です。いつでもどこでも電力を供給できるということは電源確保、屋外の工事現場やイベントでの電源提供、他にも車に十分な電源がないために諦めていたアイデアやサービスが ENV
Cherry, Datsun Cherry, they were in the UK, but they're called Nissan cherries here. I actually remember my father had one of these.
My dad had a Datsun as well.
エンジン振動がない EV の特徴とも相まって長時間運転するドライバーや荷物にも優しい快適な走りをもたらす ENV200 の航続距離は JC08 コードで 190km とスマートに電気
They
を
look like Power Rangers. I don't think they
新た
are.
な価値を持つ 100% 電気商用車 ENV200
This is an example of the hybrid. So the front end's the engine, the gearbox at the back, and in the middle you've got the power generator for electric power.
There's a coffee shop down there. And you can actually play driving games over here. And there's some kiddie ones over there and a kiddie play area. And we're going back up there to make our way to Yokohama Station.
So look, it has a full glass roof.
Oh wow!
They really should put that in production. Just look at it; it's so different from you see with Nissan.
Okay, so we are going to Shinjuku, and I think the 434 goes there. That is Mount Fuji. You can't see it now. You just see the top of it. Here we go. I might be able to get it now. You kind of like want to look right at the back into the distance. Whoa, that was a good. I saw that. Look here. That is Mount Fuji, there it is! Yay! Got Mount Fuji! I've no idea how happy that's made me. Beautiful! There it is.
It's very hard to get.
You just catch a glimpse of it as there's a gap in the buildings. That is a Shinkansen, which is the bullet train. Ooh, I hope you saw the long nose. Just coming into Shinjuku, which is the world's busiest train station, and there are 36 platforms and it is absolutely crazy, as you will see in a moment. We were really lucky in that the exit that we needed was the one that our train pulled into, so we didn't have to actually go through the crazy station because it is super busy. Because we can't read Japanese, we don't know what street we're on or anything like that, and Google Maps doesn't work in Japan because Japan doesn't use the street system. It uses some kind of like zones and blocks. Either way, whatever it is, Google Map is of no relevance. It makes no difference. It does not help you to find locations. So we just try and remember things by landmarks and iconic buildings and stores like that. That one, green peas. I recognise that because whenever I've been out in Shinjuku, I know this is the exit that I need. Top Man is down there to the left, and you've got Gap and all the stores. I'm just going to give you a quick 360. So we just came from there, that's the station. And we've just found out that one of our friends from Singapore has actually moved to Tokyo. So we've just spoken to him on the phone and we are going to go and catch up with him. This is one of the main shopping streets in Shinjuku. That over there is Isetan, which is a department store like we have in England, for example, John Lewis and House of Fraser, Debenhams. There's a Muji, always recognise Muji. That is a huge Uniqlo. Very affordable, and they do some great clothes. Very good with their heat tech range, which is great for winter because it is absolutely freezing right now. We are back to where we started because our friend came out the station in a different exit. So when he said meet me outside the big camera, he was at a different big camera. So we've just redirected him and hopefully he'll be coming out of that exit. And we are staying put outside this green building, green P building that I showed you earlier, so that it's easy for him to find us. The stations here, the big interchange stations are huge. There are so many platforms and so many exits, and also the underground stations interlink with the overground stations. So the metro system is different to the train system that we came on, which was the Japan Rail, JR, which is an overground system. So when you're trying to meet up with people, you've got to be so specific about which exit, which building, which platform, all those details, otherwise you will spend the best part of half an hour, like we've just done, trying to find each other. So we finally found our friend and we're on our way to get some supper, but I just had to show you this. This is a moving billboard. They usually advertise bands. No idea what Psychopaths is, but you do see these kind of trailers. Oh, it's closed. Sometimes they're like, you can see into the back of them and they have like music blaring out, but not on this one. But yeah, moving billboards are quite cool actually. That is a Japanese taxi. Japanese taxis are actually quite sophisticated. The driver for a start usually wears white gloves, and then all the seats are covered in like white lace type doily fabric, which is really cool. And you don't have to open and close the doors, they're automatic. Here's another moving billboard. They've got music blaring out. It's just on repeat as the billboard makes its way down all the different roads in Shinjuku. So we didn't find the Turkish restaurant that we actually came out to eat at, but we did find our friend Mike. There's Mike. Hello. And there's hubby. So walking around trying to find this restaurant, we came across this place. It's a chain. There is another Bosphorus Hassan, it's called. There is another Bosphorus Hassan that we've eaten at previously. And as we couldn't find the one that we wanted to go to, and with this still being Turkish, this is where we've ended up. I'm just going to show you where we are. Tiny little place, but it's very quirky. We've got some Turkish music in the background. Hummus. And yeah, we've got some hummus and some Turkish bread, so we're going to get stuck in. Just had our starters, we had some hummus and bread, and our main courses have just turned up. I got what I always get when I'm in a Turkish restaurant, which is a lamb shish, and came with some rice, there's a bit of a salad and grilled pepper and some mashed potatoes. What did you get?
I don't know, some sort of kebab. And
it's like a seat kebab, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Mike got the same as well.
Yeah, I think it's called Adana.
Adana kebab. Portions are pretty small. If you're from the UK, then you'd probably find this quite a small portion size. We do, and we don't even have huge appetites.
Oh, you didn't eat peppers, I'll have those.
No, I don't eat peppers. But I opted for rice pudding and Mike's got baklava. How's it taste, Mike? Good.
I've got nothing.
You've got nothing? That's not true. You're going to have some of my rice pudding, aren't you?
Yes.
You can have one of my backcovers if you want, mate.
No, I'm alright, thank you. I don't want to deprive. No, I'm going to have some of this.
Okay.
It's a lovely little place. It's very intimate. There aren't very many tables, but it's really nice and cosy and warm. You can't beat a bit of mint tea after a lovely meal. Restaurants and places to eat in Japan will actually have a table outside with fake food, and it's basically giving you an example of the kind of food that they serve, what kind of portion sizes, what it looks like. We find this really helpful for us because we can't read obviously the menu in Japanese, so a pictorial menu or a pictorial menu board or tables like this are really handy. But definitely go here again. It's in Shinjuku. Phosphorus Hassan. Check out that car. That is the famous Robots restaurant. You see the little robots dancing on the screen. We've got some ladies outside touting for business. Oh my god, check that out. We are at Game Taito Station. It's like a games arcade. See people playing on back at Shinjuku Station, and here we go. Time to go home. Now we need to make sense of these boards and find our train. He's walking along helping a lady with her bags, bless him. Back in Yokohama Station now, just walking home. You can see the Fuji Xerox building lit up. Looks really pretty at night. And there's Nissan across the road. Okay everyone, we're back home now. It's nice to be inside where it's nice and warm. It's freezing outside. We've had a lovely evening in Shinjuku. It's nice to catch up with Mike, a familiar face. He's just moved to Japan less than a couple of weeks ago actually, so I think it was really nice catching up with him. We were able to tell him a lot about our experience of the last 4 months, how to go about finding an apartment, you know, cost of living, those kind of things. Whilst we didn't end up in the Turkish restaurant that we wanted to go to, we did enjoy our meal at Phosphorus Hassan. So like I said before, it's really hard to find places in Japan because Google Maps doesn't work and we can never remember how to get to the place that we've been to before. So I'm sure we'll go back to that place and find it again. I'm hoping my camera caught this, but we saw Mount Fuji on the way into Shinjuku on the train from Yokohama. It's the first time I've seen Mount Fuji since we moved here. And I'm really hoping the footage comes out because I'd love for you guys to be able to see that. When we came to Japan last year to see the cherry blossoms, we did see Mount Fuji as we were going on the Shinkansen, on the bullet train, from Tokyo to Osaka, and it was quite majestic actually, even seeing it from so far away. So I'm really hoping that footage comes out. Shinjuku, as you saw, it was bright neon lights, very crazy, very busy. But it's nice to go out and about and, you know, just explore. And, you know, that's how you settle into a new country. Just go out, walking, exploring different areas, get your bearings. And I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and we will see you next weekend most probably. Okay, take care everyone. Bye bye.